I got some tips for the finals for you. Hope you enjoy. Buttons can be activated by smacking or shooting them. When you're in range to pick something up, it will glow. While running with the vault in your hand, you can throw it to give yourself time to reload. Every class has a different maximum throw range, light being the shortest and heavy being the furthest. You can melee while holding the vault to break windows or just smack some fools. The vault can be thrown at the cache to start banking it. The maximum amount of overtime is 1 minute, and is given when a vault is being banked where there is less than 2 minutes left. It takes 2 minutes for a vault to be banked. If you bank a vault in overtime, it will finish when the game finishes, even if you have less than 2 minutes left. Vaults can only be banked before the 30-second timer in overtime. The cache can be moved from its original position by using goo. When you have no cover, you can deploy goo to make improvised cover. Goo is very flammable and works perfectly to make a fire trap. If you need to close a gap, you can make a bridge using goo. If you jump right at the end of a zipline, you'll receive a speed boost. When falling to your death, you can grab onto a zipline at any time as long as you press the interact key at the right time. You can break ziplines to negate their use to enemy teams. You can break ladders to make it harder for enemy teams to reach certain places. All buildings are destroyable. If you break the entire base of a building, it will come crumbling down. The canisters found in the game all have different effects and all can be primed by meleeing while holding them. Red boys go flying and explode, dealing a lot of damage. Yellow lads set an area on fire, giving everyone 3rd degree burns. Pink fellows release goo when blown up. Green guys spread some toxic gas to all who dare breathe in its presence. Fire travels through roofs, so you can give anyone above you a nice warm welcome. Poison travels through roofs, so you can damage anyone standing on the floor above you. When holding down a cache while it's banking, you can grab all canisters in the vicinity and stack them on the cache, and blow them up when someone tries to steal. You can plant C4 on the cache and blow it up to make it fall through the floor, and interrupt anyone stealing it. Mines have a very small activation hitbox, so if you want to force a mine to blow up, simply throw a grenade at it or shoot it. Turrets can be placed anywhere you want, the floor, the roof, or even in a tree if you see fit. Most, if not all buildings, with a triangle roof will have a roof window to enter from and an attic hatch. You can place jump pads at an angle by using other objects. It works best with goo, and this helps when you want to cover more terrain instead of just jumping straight up like a clown. EMPs will deactivate everything and silence players, so they are best used when going against heavies that love to spam their mesh shield or domes. You can damage an enemy player by throwing literally anything at them. When your teammate dies, he becomes a little Oscar statue of his former self. You can grab the statue and take it to a safe place so that you can bring that useless piece of shit back to life. You can set traps on enemy statues so it will be harder for them to get revived. When using a defibrillator, you'll revive your teammate instantly, but it will only have 50% of his maximum health. If you revive a teammate normally, it will take longer, but he will have 100% HP, so don't just always default to using your defibs. Your HP will start regenerating after you've been out of combat for a few seconds. Use your revive token as soon as you think your last teammate is about to die. Otherwise, if you get team wiped, your respawn timer will reset for the whole team. The game has modifiers every match, these being: Mega Damage makes everything deal more damage, and I mean everything. Meteors make a bunch of meteors fall down onto a cache, setting everything they hit on fire. Orbital strikes are missiles that come raining down onto players and have telegraphs where they will drop. Deathmatch awards more points for every kill a team gets while it's active. Low gravity makes you jump higher and further. It also makes you float in the sky like an absolute target dummy. Explosive bodies, I forgot the actual name of the modifier, but when you die, your body blows up, dealing way too much damage to anyone close by. If you're enjoying the video, how about a like? Maybe even a sneaky subscribe. If you ever want to change your loadout between rounds, you can put your alternative gear into your reserve slot. You can only change your loadout during matches with what you've put into your reserve slot. It helps a lot if you have different playstyles depending on what you're facing. The light class can use the invisibility ability, which allows them to become invisible. Anyway, if you sprint while it's active, you become a giant blur and very easy to spot. But if you stand dead still, like a little rat, you become an absolute ninja. APS turrets function like trophy systems in other games. They destroy any projectiles that get into their range. This includes mines being thrown, grenades, sonars, and even the heavy's dome shield. No, they will not stop bullets. The finals has a pinging system, the default key being middle mouse button, but if held down you get an entire assortment of new pings, to be able to communicate with the team better if you're not using microphones. Cranes can be moved by pressing the arrow buttons in the crane's operator cabin, allowing you to get a massive height advantage over everyone else in any direction you please. Thanks for watching, hope you have a great day, cheers.